Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss retail sale analysis using Microsoft Excel. The objective of this project is to clean and organize data for better usability. Then we are going to analyze sale performance by product, customer and region. After that, we are going to identify key trends such as cancellation value, return rate, and how monthly sale fluctuates. After that, we are going to classify customer based on their spendings, and last, we are going to create dynamic dashboard. For that, we have two dataset 2009-10 and 2010-11. We have a huge dataset, like we have total rows around 5,18,000. We have 8 columns in our dataset: invoice number, stock code, product description, quantity, invoice date, unit price, customer ID, and country. The purpose of this dataset, we have to analyze the retail performance. After that, we are going to calculate total sales, then return rate, then total return quantity, then average sales per transaction, and top 5 selling products accordingly quantity or revenue. This is our data set. You can see invoice, then stock code, description, quantity, invoice date, price, customer ID is available. The first question. The first question is data cleaning and preparation. Here we have to remove duplicate records from our dataset. First, you have to select all data, then go to data form. Then here you can see the remove duplicate option is available. Click on that. All the duplicate data will be removed. Same process we are doing for the 2010-11 sheet. Okay. After that, the next question is handling cancellation. Here we have to add a new column to flag this cancellation, and we have to calculate the total value of cancelled transaction. Okay. Here you can see this is the invoice column. Here you can see some invoice numbers starting with C. Those are the cancelled transaction, and the other ones are the valid transaction. For that, I added one column cancellation flag, and here write a formula to identify the cancelled transaction and valid transaction. See, the transaction, the invoice number, the started with C, write 1, otherwise we have to write a 0. Okay, and apply this formula for column. Next, we have to find the total cancellation value. For total cancellation value, firstly we have to calculate the sales. For calculate the sales, we have to multiply price column with the quantity for each transaction. Here you can see I write a formula, this H2 column into E2 column. Okay, and I'm right here add a absolute formula because quantity formula have some negative values too. Okay, after that we have to calculate the total cancellation. Here I am write a formula, the range of sales column, the range of cancellation flag, and the value is cancel. Here the sum of the total value of cancellation. Same process we have to doing for the 2010 and 11. Okay, then the next question, analysis of sale performance. Here we have to calculate the top 5 selling products by quantity and by revenue. Okay, for that we are going to add a pivot table. For that, select all data and insert a pivot table. Okay, here I'm added here the pivot table. Here I'm added the product description and I'm added the total sales. Okay, here I'm changed the name for the sales. Here you can see value field. Here I'm added the sum of the sales. After that we have a top 5. Then here you can see value filter. Then here you can see top 10. Then you want only top 5 products by revenue. Here I'm adding top 5 by revenue. Then click OK. You can see the table is showing the top 5 products by revenue. After that we have to calculate the top 5 products by quantity. Next table, see here I am added in rows the description and in the quantity. Okay, here you can see I am added the sum of the quantity. Okay, here also we want a top 5. You can click here, you can click value filter, you can see top 10. Here you want only top 5 by quantity. Okay, see this table showing the top 5 by revenue and this table showing the top 5 quantities, top 5 product by quantities. This process we have to do for the top 2010 and 11, and you can add the pivot chart. See here you can select the column and you can add the charts by your choice. Okay, the next question. The next question is question number 4, pricing strategy analysis. Here we have to find the average unit price per atom and whose unit price is above the 19th percentile. Okay, we have to calculate the 19th percentile. Okay, here same, select all data, insert the pivot table, and in the insert pivot table I'm adding the in rows stock code, and we want an average unit price. Then here by default is the sum, but here you can change if you want to count, if you want to average, if you want to maximum minimum, but now we want a average. Okay, here you can see the average price per the average average price of the by stock code. Then you want an above 90%. Okay, for that use the formula percentile dot int. Here I'm giving a range, the before and the entire column, and the percentage is 19%, like 0.9. Then you can see the above 19 percentile. I'm added one column above 19 percentile. Here you can see if the value of the before sale is greater than 7.97, then it can greater than 7.97, then it will show less, otherwise it will show the, here you can see above this value is greater than 7.97, then this is showing the above. Okay, we have to do the same process for 2010 and 11. Also you can highlight the values which are above 19 percentile, like you have to insert, sorry, sorry, you have to add a conditional formatting here. see, set a new rule using formula, and you can set a rule here and highlight the values. See here, the values which are greater than 7.97 is highlighted. See, these are the greater than 19 percentile. Okay, then the next question, the fifth question, customer analysis. Who are the top 10 customer by total spending? And we have to create a rank column order customer based on the amount spent. Okay, we have to calculate the top 10. For that, you have to create one more pivot table, and in this pivot table you have to add customer ID, okay, and total spend. The total spend is sum of the total sales. Okay, after adding the customer ID, you have to calculate the top 10. Okay, then click the filter. You can see value filter, and here you can select the top 10 by total spending. Okay, but here we want an sorry, we have to add one more column. This is the rank. We want top 10 with the rank. For rank, calculating the rank, you have to write one formula. For that, rank, here you can see the formula. Using this formula, you can find the rank for the this table. Okay, if you want to visualize using bar chart or pie column chart, you can select the data, then go to insert. Here you can add the pivot chart or whatever. You can add line chart, pie chart, bar chart, etc. Same process we have to do for the 2010 and 11. These are the top 10 customer by total spending of year 2010 and 11. Okay, the next question. The next question is temporal sale trends. Here we are going to find how do sale fluctuate monthly. For that, we are going to create a line chart that shows the total sales per month for the year. For that, firstly, go to, just a second. Just a second. For that, we have already invoice date column in our data set. From that data, we have only month and year data. See, month and year. For that, you have to select all data, and the data is too huge, that's why it's getting slow. See, here create one more pivot table. From here you can add month and year, okay, and total sales. By here you can see the total sale by monthly from 2009 and 2010 year. Okay, same process we are going to do for the 2010. Okay, after that you have to select the table, and you can add the line chart for this. You can use the slicer if you want. Here you can see. Okay, before that, and we have to calculate the month year. I'm added one column in the data set, that is the month and year. From this date invoice date column, we are find only month and year. For that, you have to write a one formula like year date, year, month, and you can customize what which format you want for your date and apply this formula for whole data sheet. Then this is our new column for month and year, and this one showing the trends by how fluctuate the rate. Okay, how total sale by the month. Then next question. The next question is geographical insights. Which country has the highest number of transactions? Okay, we have to find the which country is the highest number of transactions. Same process. Select your all data and add a one more pivot table. From that pivot table, in rows you can add country and total transaction. We want a total transaction. Then you can add invoice. Then you can add the count of that invoice. Okay. Then I filtered with top 5. Okay. Here I added only top 5. See, United Kingdom, Germany, France, and Netherlands are the top 5 countries of 2009 and 10. Same process we have to do for the 2010 and 11. Okay, here same, sorry, added the country, then invoice in the values, filtered your country, and this is your top 5 country of transaction, total transaction. Here also the United Kingdom, Germany, France, and Spain. Okay, the next question is we have to calculate the return rate. Calculate the return rate for each product by comparing the total quantity ordered to the total quantity returned. Okay, you have to select all data and add one more. Sorry, I'm here. Firstly, go through your data set. I'm here added two columns, total ordered quantity and total return quantity. For calculating the total ordered quantity, write a formula using the cancellation flag. If the cancellation flag is 0, that means your order is valid. This is the valid transaction. If the cancellation value is 1, this is the return quantity. Okay, you can see I'm write formula for total ordered quantity here, and here I'm added the total return quantity. Now you have to calculate the return rate for that. Here I'm added one pivot table. In pivot table, in rows I'm added stock code. After that, in values I'm added total ordered quantity and total return quantity. Okay, here you can see the stock code wise ordered quantity and return quantity. Okay, here after that we have to calculate the return rate to return quantity by ordered quantity. Okay, then write a formula for. Here you can add, sorry here one more. Here you can add one more column for the return rate, and you can write a code. If your ordered quantity is not 0, then you can calculate the return rate, like return quantity divided by ordered quantity, and this is your return rate for that. Same procedure you have to do for the return rate for 2010 and 11. Here you can see I'm added the stock code, same procedure, total ordered quantity added in values and total return quantity in, and here you can see the return rate for all. Okay, the next question. Data segmentation for marketing. Okay, the question is segment the customer based on their total expenditure into high, medium and low tiers. Define the threshold for each tier based on their quartiles. Here we are going to find the customer tier based on their expenditure. Same, we have to create one more pivot table using 2009 and 10 sheet. Then in rows I'm added the customer ID, and in value section I'm adding the total sales. Using that, firstly you have to calculate the quartile for first quartile, second quartile and third quartile. Here is the formula for that. Here add the formula for quartile in and give the range like from B4 to entire column and write a 1. This is the first quartile. This value for calculated for the second quartile, which are the 15 percentile below 50 and above 25, and this one is the third quartile. This is the 75 percentile. Here you can see. For after that I'm adding one column and calculating the which customer is the customer for find the customer's tier. For that write one more formula. If your total spending is greater than this value, third quartile, then this is the high. If your sale value is greater than 701, then this is the medium, otherwise the low. Okay, the entire column showing the customer type, which is the medium, low and the high. This process is same for the 2010 and 11. One more pivot table and total spending. After that, calculate the value for quartiles, the first one, second and third, and add one column and write a formula for that, and you can see which customers have the which tier. Okay, and the last question. Last question is advanced dashboard creation. Here create an interactive dashboard that includes the key performance indicator like total sales, average sales per transaction, top products by sale. Okay, here we are going to create a dashboard using KPIs like total sales, average sales. Okay, here I can find the values for average sales per transaction. See, here is the value of the average sales per transaction. This is the return quantity, this is the total sale, this is the total ordered quantity, this is the total transaction, and this is the total cancelled transaction. Same values calculated for the sheet number 2. Okay, and this is our final dashboard. Here I am adding my KPIs. See, this one showing the total sale for 2009-10. Same total sale for 2010-11. I'm adding the two KPIs for 2000, one for 2009-10 and second one for the 2010 and 11. Same, here you can see the average sale price per transaction for 2009-10 and 10-11. Here is you can see the total. Already we calculate the total cancellation value for 2009-10 and total cancellation value for 10-11. Then total return quantity and total ordered quantity. I'm added all my visualization in here, and you can add the slicers from here. Then you can see these are my, this is our dashboard. These are the KPIs. Lastly, the conclusion of this project is we already find the sale performance is strong but can improve the targeted strategies. The customer segmentation and graphical insights provide the actionable focus. Okay, and the recommendations for this project is focus marketing on high spending customers, expand product availability in top performing regions, reducing return rate by improving the product quantity and description. Okay, thank you.